Hi, Odegayo. Today we're going to look at Jim Rugg's Octobriana. So, I'm doing a handful of videos on the Kayfabe guys. So, Jim Rugg and Ed Piskor. I have more Ed Piskor books, so I'll start off with the Jim Rugg books here. So, first thing, you could tell right off the bat two different versions of the same book. One's called Octobriana 1976. One is called Octobriana 1986. So one of Jim Rook's big things is that 1986 in his mind and a lot of other people's minds is one of the best comic years for comics ever. I think that's when some of the black and white explosion happened. Thus, black and white for 1986, and you could even see right off the bat the difference between both. In 76, you got the beat up book, um, the yellow paper, uh, all the things that make a 70s book a 70s book, garish colors, good stuff. And then the black and white explosion stuff. You have the lines that are probably simulating duo shade or duotone. Really good stuff right off the bat. So he is the thing that going through this book that blows me away. He is really a master of he's just a master colorist, but I love the contrast between his work. And so that's the thing. We'll go through some of the color stuff, and then I don't want to give away the main splash page because it's one of the coolest pages in the book. And if you want to see it, buy it. And it's everywhere anyway. So, the thing I do like here is, again, all these garish colors. It's just really good use of stuff. And also, you have all the same shades on the color wheel, but then he's using them to effect. And then also, a really cool bit of storytelling here where there's an emergency, this guy's freaking out, and there's this wonderful zoom in where this gal turns off a tape recorder and it zooms up in her face and she's just pulling her cigarette away. We must stop them. And it's just a really cool moment. That's I love storytelling techniques like that. Zoom in, you can almost feel the whole thing pause as she says we got to do something. Really great. Um, Here again is a lot of. I mean, his panel layouts are really good. So this is all one scene at this Siberian work camp, and then on the top of it, he has his panels, which is again clever design. And again, we see a lot of variants of stuff here. So we have, this is all really close on the color wheel. I mean, that might be a little bit different, but a lot of it's really close. And then we have garish contrast right here. Really wonderful. So yeah. Just really great storytelling. Really good dynamic catch your eye stuff. This this is one of my favorite pages. He's a big zine guy. Likes making short run comics. And one of the things that he's going to do is a silhouette zine, and he employs that to great effect. I love the use of negative space or spotting blacks. They're riding this pterodactyl monster thing, and it's just black. It's just black with teeth on it, and then the underside of the wing is coming up. Also, that sky, look at that sky. That is really great. So, again, really dynamic coloring, really good stuff. And I'm looking at this a little bit more on the black and white version, but the black and white version, there's different things on different levels for the two comics that catch my eye harder. Sometimes the color really brings it out. Sometimes the black and white brings it out, and it's really fun as an artist to take one story. I'm a recovering perfectionist, so there's something that really appeals to me about taking the same story and doing it twice. So again, more of the same stuff here, more of his techniques. So we're getting to Okay, so there's this monster she's fighting. She climbs in this tank on the train, blows him away. Um, this is the bit. Okay, so one of the things Rugg really likes here is he likes in because you see the staples here. He likes putting in the middle a poster that you could take out and hang on your wall. This is really great. Again, just big splashy, great big. I love the slashiness of the boom. Good stuff here. Okay, so this is one of my favorite pages in the whole book. Uh, I am a zipatone guy, and I'm always looking for ways to bring contrast within the contrast within the contrast. I'm amazed at kind of light and dark. Um, really good stuff here. So we got our levels here. So we have the tank smoke, we have the mountain, we have this tank in the foreground, and then we have it's crazy light, dark, dark in the middle, light, dark. Yet it's really, really good employment of, just that building depth with the light and dark. Sometimes it doesn't always work how you think it does, and it's a really clever way of doing it here. So yeah, there's the story. Explosions, motorcycles. He's a big motorcycle guy, which I get a kick out of. He loves drawing motorcycles. And we're getting to also look at this. Look at this. Um, yeah, it's like I love. Okay, so one of my favorite things doing these reviews is, or just looking at stuff that I like. I turn a page, and I got something to say about it, but it blows me away so much. And it's like, well, this is really great. You're tuning in for some top tier commentary where I like the thing so much that it stops me from speaking. But this is just again clever, visually inventive. I like the use of the lines here, and especially the variance in color in them. Again, I'm a big fan of the zips, and it's really cool how he uses a mix of zips and outline to get the helicopter. And then, oh, this is it. So there's a lot of what he did to his own admission that he is just going back over the originals and changing it from color to black and white. He redrew all of this to put it in 3D, which is amazing. I don't have 3D glasses, but I need to get some so I can see it in this. Again, really, really great stuff. And so yeah, kind of wrapping up here. Okay, so we'll go back again. This is just a really great scene. So the train blows up. There's a nuclear explosion. Robot Stalin, which is the end, which is the bad guy in the story. He says, "Oh, you've powered me up with all the nuclear stuff on there." And then a wonderful cutaway again, like in the beginning, where the gal clicks the tape off, cigarette close to her face, in the beginning, and then here, very similar thing, close up on her face, a little bit of sneer. My power comes from Mother Russia, which is kind of fun. That's fun. And so I won't finish the story. You should read it, but this is a huge fight splash page to end on, and this is a good compare and contrast between this and the black and white book. So yeah, this is just really good stuff. And then again, the colors, the bringing of this is just this again, this huge splash page fight scene just blowing me away. Really good stuff. Just he's doing all of the tricks that he knows, just really going for it in every aspect of everything, and I love that. I just all your chips in the middle, buddy. Great job. And I'm looking at my time here, so this is great. I thought I would just yakety yak and only get through, have to stretch and then pull two comics, but there's just so much good stuff in here that yeah, I'm gonna look at the black and white video next time, and then I'll do a compare and contrast video. So awesome. So until next time, the thing to learn from this is the colors. That's one of the things I like about him. He's really good at his colors, and he even himself says, why would you let anybody else color your comic? Nobody is going to see your comic how you see your comic. And this is example A1 right here. So really good comic, lots of fun, garish, and eye catching at every page turn. So, yeah, until next time.